Hey there, Wondering Watchers. Welcome to this Halloween-inspired pick-a-card reading, which explores your style of glamour magic and what it can attract into your life. You don't need to be a practicing witch to use glamour magic. In fact, you could be wielding your magic right now. Glamour magic occurs by setting your intentions, embracing your personal power, and drawing in positive energies to create a dynamic illusion or to exaggerate and highlight some naturally occurring feature of yourself. And it results in others perceiving the enchanted characteristic exactly as you intend them to perceive it. So basically, it's whatever aspect of yourself you check out in the mirror before you walk out the door that makes you think, damn, I look good. So we use glamour magic to appear more attractive or appealing to others and to draw them towards us. Every day, people set their intentions for glamour magic through seemingly ordinary rituals, such as getting dressed, applying makeup, or brushing their pearly whites. In this reading, we are diving into the underlying power and intentions of glamour magic and discovering what is being attracted into your life or could be attracted. Side note, using glamour magic doesn't mean that a person or their features are not naturally attractive or appealing. It simply enhances what is naturally there in a way that is aligned with how they feel or how they want to feel, at least for a spell. That was an intended pun. Okay. So keep in mind that the cards only provide perspective, and it is your choices and your actions that reveal your ultimate truth. So I have 4 cards set in front of me to represent features or tools that you might already be using or maybe contemplating for your glamour magic. And the readings will correspond with each of the cards. So group number 1 is makeup. This can be a full-blown makeover with primer, concealer, foundation, blush, highlighter, eyeliner, eyeshadow, lip liner, lipstick, or it can just be 1 or 2 makeup must-haves to exude your inner diva. In group number 2, we have character. This would be fitting for those whose glamour magic is focused on putting together a particular outfit with clothes and accessories like a hat or glasses or jewelry, all working together to make a particular statement or to convey an attitude. Group number 3, we have Sporty. This would be for those whose glamour magic intentions and rituals are focused on their physical health and physical fitness. So mainly putting their intentions into the strength of their body and their energy levels, things like that. With group number 4, we have smiling. This is for those who attract people towards them with their smile. This can include those people with dimples or the dimple-less. So here, if you fall into one particular category, go ahead and pick that card, but you might overlap and fall into different categories. So pick whichever ones feel right to you and speak to your personal style that's going on like nowadays. Once you've chosen your card or your group or your groups, plural, go to the description box and click on the link for the corresponding cards, and it'll take you to the reading of your choice. So go ahead and tap into the cards, choose the Glamour Magic Adventure, and let's make more magic happen. Welcome back. This reading is for group number 1, those who picked makeup for their glamour magic. So group number one, let's explore this glamour magic of yours. You have sassafras, healing, self-care. So group number one, this ritual that you do of putting on makeup, taking off makeup, it really serves as your way of self-care, self-love, and kind of spending that, me time that you might not otherwise dedicate to yourself. You have the dog, loyalty, belonging. So group number one, your glamour magic it's a way for you to kind of recognize almost the people in your community in your group, your tribe, that really see you for you and who see you as just, this exterior aspect of yourself. It might not need to be dramatic, but dramatic in terms of how bold or daring you are with your makeup, but it's something that really, in subtle ways, you can pick up on who is someone who wants to be around you for you and versus someone who is around you for that glamour, I should say. Pair of shoes, coupling, partnership. So group number one, this glamour magic here is a way for you to draw in that partner, whether it's a platonic partner, romantic partner, someone who you want to kind of be your like your support system, your kind of, I don't know why I'm thinking of that that partner in crime saying, but ultimately that person you can rely on and can rely on you, and in the meantime focusing on yourself. So it's almost as if you are polishing, I'm going to take the shoe metaphor, polishing up your shoe, waiting, not necessarily waiting, anticipating or putting out that positive intentions, positive energy to attract that other shoe that is, just right for you. Of course, because everyone's looking for their perfect shoe. Okay, so in terms of how your glamour magic works, you have werewolf, exploring wildness. So here it allows you, group number one, to be as bold, as flashy, as wild as you want or not. It also kind of is a way for you to convey how, bold or daring you want to be, and when it comes to attracting others around you. You have Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. So your glamour magic, group number one, it basically allows you to recognize that there are certain similarities and differences that you have with others. And at the end of the day, you recognize that the makeup is something external and material that doesn't reflect the absolute truth of who you are. You are so much more than what's like lives on your face for a few hours, and it helps you to recognize accept aspects of yourself that, at one point in time you might have rejected or not liked, and recognize that, there is no such thing as perfection. And we're kind of all in the same boat when it comes to that. You have Night Song, Hidden Talents. So group number one, your glamour magic with makeup can really, highlight certain things that, may that others might not see as you do. You might, as go on in life, recognize that there, as you change, your face changes. There are parts of you that you're like, oh, I never really noticed how cute, that mole is, or that freckle is, or how great I look with freckles, something along those lines. And for others of you in group number one, it's a sense of, you might even be able to use this glamour magic in terms of like your work, or to like be professional makeup artists, or even it's almost can bring out other creative artistic characteristics or talents that you have. So let's see what this glamour magic can attract into your life. If I can put these cards back the way they were. Okay. So group number one, we have this card of community. So your glamour magic here will help you stand out in a crowd. It will also, again, kind of show you those who are drawn to you. You'll recognize which ones are drawn to you for the glamour magic, and ones that are really there to get to know the true you. You have play. So it'll allow you to kind of the extent of you wanting to play. It'll draw in the people who want to play. If you don't feel like playing, then you can put your makeup together in a way that indicates like, no, this is serious me right now. Not really interested in entertaining you or you entertaining me. And you have timeless. So you can really attract into your life with this glamour magic a sense of like preserving almost, preserving a memory. It's almost like a sense of a picture. And so if there is a look, a way that you're putting on your makeup that makes you feel a certain way, then you can recreate those intentions and that feeling through your makeup for the future and for the next time. So it's kind of like setting, it's like a mutual relationship of setting your intentions, and then how the energy is when you're wearing the makeup, and then the next time you put it on, it's the ability to kind of infuse that next time with the positive aspects of the prior time. You have beauty. So here your intention is to convey your beauty, the physical aspects of people being drawn to your beauty, and you will attract that as well into your life. You have this answers card. So here you are attracting into your life more knowingness of yourself, more confidence in yourself, to the point where you sometimes don't need to ask why. You'll just know. It's a sense of, again, this timeless aspect where there are certain experiences that you hold memories of, and that helps to shape your intentions going forward, and really creates a certain knowledge about yourself, knowledge of how you interact with those in your environment, and almost in a sense, whatever boundaries that you need to put in place, strengthen. It's helping you to kind of, it's drawing those towards you. And you have travel. So here it's almost attracting with this, like, exploring your wildness, exploring your sense of comfort. It's attracting more situations to come to you where it's a question of, do you want to be more daring or more edgy? And it's okay if you don't want to do those things, but at least with travel, it's you can at least plan your edginess, plan your the mystery that you might encounter, at least through some travel websites. You can take a look at pictures and see what it has to offer, so it's not fully bold and daring. So here, we're going to take a look at some tarot cards to explore your magic a little bit more. So let's see how you can intensify your magic. Group number 1. You have the Hermit. So you can intensify your magic by spending more time with self-care, more time on your own, withdrawing from others, and kind of clearing your head to, again, find out more about yourself, more of your answers, maybe even explore some more of your hidden talents that you have, and bring some light to some areas that may be in the dark a little bit. So in terms of where else you can focus your magic, you have the World card. So if you are wanting to travel, or you are trying to complete projects, you're trying to start off a new project or a new journey, using your positive, the positive energies and your personal power, and setting intentions, can really almost, you can accomplish pretty much anything with your magic. If you take the time, like the Hermit, to kind of be alone, figure out what works, doesn't work, and set your intentions for what you do want to accomplish. So what to keep in mind when you're wielding your magic, you have this Death card. So when you're wielding your magic, that idea of what worked for you, what didn't work for you, what you liked, what you didn't like, letting go of things that didn't serve you, and kind of recognizing that every time you're using your glamour magic, there's a new opportunity for you to transform into something new. And, like washing your face, cleansing your face, using that water to wash away oils, negativity, negative emotion. That ritual in itself can allow to, let things go before you put on your your glamour magic in the first place. And then at the end of your, outing, then that process of washing the makeup off your face can be another like a ritualistic aspect of letting go of things that doesn't serve you. And then how can you honor your magic? You have the moon, kind of like with this werewolf. And on this travel card, you have all major arcanas here when it comes to your magic here, group number 1. So honor your magic by, listening to that inner voice, allowing for the uncertainties, exploring the wildness, but also exploring your hidden talents along the way, and recognizing that there is the power of water and your emotions when it comes to setting your intentions in the first place. And with the water, the cleansing aspect of the water, when it comes to releasing any, old things, impurities, washing off your makeup and so forth. So I hope that this has provided a helpful perspective of your glamour magic and what it can attract into your life. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome back. This is the reading for group number 2, those who chose character as their glamour magic. So group number 2, let's explore this glamour magic of yours. Okay, we have the horseshoe luck chance. So group number 2, you using clothes, accessories to wield your glamour magic, it really kind of creates a belief in what you are trying to exude, and people are drawn to that. This horseshoe here, this is about the belief that horseshoes were good luck and could keep out evil spirits, or keep witches away. Basically, if this was on someone's door, there was as soon as they saw it, there was this belief that nothing bad can penetrate it. So here for you, it's a sense of whatever belief you're putting into your outfit, whatever kind of, I'm going to call it like a costume, because it makes me think of like a play and playing a certain role. So it's like whatever your costume is, it's a sense of you putting a belief in it, and other people will see it and have that understanding. You have black walnut, discernment, self-worth. So group number 2, in wielding your glamour magic, as you are putting on each of those items, you are seeing, how that adds to what you are trying to convey, how that takes away from what you're trying to convey. And in the process, you have an understanding that regardless of how it ultimately comes out, your costume ultimately comes out, who you are is something that is totally separate, and something that is greater than what you are, putting on yourself. You have armadillo basket, grounding, fierce protection. So kind of like with this luck card or the horseshoe, it's a sense of if you you can use your outfit, your accessories to really convey whether or not you want to be approached, you don't want to be approached. It's almost like physical barriers that others can sense and see and can pick up on like rather easily. So here you have spider, community, and web weaving. So group number 2, your glamour magic really works by other people in the community kind of recognizing and picking up on what you're trying to convey with your costume. And sometimes it's sometimes you might have the what's it called? It confines how you portray yourself, because there is like a role that you are playing or a way that you have set for yourself to interact based on what it is that you're wearing. So if you are it almost sets your goal for how you want to be that day. So if you want to be playful and fun, you might have a very durable hat on that, you know, people can yank off of you and try on themselves and not be too concerned about, oh, you're going to rip it, you're going to get it dirty, something along those lines, where it's really it can confine you or shape how it is that you're going to interact with others around you. You have hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes. So it's a sense of how you wield your glamour magic with your clothes, your accessories. You can create a sense of comfort. You know, you don't have to go out in your robes and slippers or pajamas in order to feel comfortable. There's a way that you are aware of how you can put something together where it exudes a sense of comfort for you. Although pajamas and slippers sounds great. You have jack-o'-lantern protection. So group number 2, your glamour magic allows you again to got protection kind of twice here. Allows you to really, you know, convey how you're feeling in terms of if you want people to approach you or not. You can wear like a, you know, button-up shirt up to the neck or turtleneck to kind of have a sense of like protection around your head area, your face area, cover up your throat chakra, heart chakra, or you can reveal those things if you want to it's like the amount you want to expose or reveal with your clothes and your accessories mirrors the amount of your protection or of yourself or guarding of yourself, however you're feeling. So you have indulgence. So in terms of your glamour magic, your clothes, your accessories, it's really a way for you to pamper yourself and letting others know that you really want to take care of yourself, make yourself look good, put yourself together in a certain way, and it almost attracts the people to you that want the same for themselves or want the same for you, where they would pamper you, take care of you, want the best for you as well. You have guidance. So it's, you know, your glamour magic with your character, your costume. it really does, draw people to you like a beacon. Um, maybe it's something shiny or shimmery, or maybe you're wearing a horseshoe or something along those lines. But it is a sense of you are drawing exactly what you want to draw to you, because you have this kind of a protection. You know how to feel comfortable. You know what your worth is, and so what you're really drawing in is everything that you want. And I don't want to say there's no fear. It's almost like there is no fear with that. And you have this concept of home again. So really feeling, it's almost as if people are really comfortable around you, or you bring in people who are comfortable around you and need to be comfortable with themselves even. So you have this card of compassion. So group number 2, however it is that you are infusing your clothes, accessories with your glamour magic, it is a sense of like you are a comfort to others. This sense of you even, you being comfortable within yourself and protected within yourself. It's a sense that other people feel that, are drawn to you because of that. You have new beginnings. So even though you have this sense of comfort and positivity, there's also a sense of, I don't want to say daring. I would say play. There's a sense of play and a sense of desire isn't the word I'm thinking of. Possibilities with you. So even though you might feel like something that's comfortable, that's what draws people to you, your glamour magic is also attracting people who are seeing potential and new possibilities with you. And you have well-being. So I would say also in you kind of deciding, setting your intention, and creating that glamour magic, putting your outfit together, your accessories. It is a way of you, self-care. You kind of checking in on yourself, knowing yourself and how you feel. If you don't, you know, if you don't want to bother doing something, or if you absolutely need something, you can't leave the house without it. It's a sense of, it helps you gauge how you feel about yourself, or about something in yourself. Did that make sense? It's basically, you can gauge how you're feeling by, what you do or don't want to put together, and how confident you feel about what you've put together, or disappointed, or along those lines. So we're going to pull some cards here to find out more about your magic. So let's see how you can intensify your the power of your magic. You have 9 of Pentacles. So recognizing, again, this concept of self-worth, well-being, focusing attention on yourself, and maybe not just in the sense of, picking out these certain outfits, really enjoying the time by yourself, and recognizing what you like, what you don't like, and almost indulging yourself a little bit more, pampering yourself a little bit more than the things that you wear. So let's see where else you can focus your magic. You have Ace of Pentacles. So anything that you really want to create, anything of value that you want to put into the world, career, finances, it's a sense of you have the ability to set your intentions and pull in that positive energy and work your personal power to really, manifest what you want and bring new opportunities to you. So let's see what to keep in mind when wielding your magic. Group number 2, you have 6 of Wands. So here, recognize that people will be paying attention to you. You will attract people to you. And you have to recognize how much attention you do want or you don't want beforehand. But it does seem that you do have a good handle on knowing how much attention you do or don't want beforehand. But this is a card to just let you know that people are going to be watching, and maybe not everyone is going to be supportive. There might be people who are jealous as well. So let's see how you can honor your magic. Group number 2, you have Ace of Swords. So here, anytime that you are feeling powerful, maybe take that as an opportunity to set a positive intention. But you have really good energy going on in terms of your thought process, your ability to communicate, and your ability to understand the value of yourself. So those are really great qualities when wielding magic. So I hope that this has provided a helpful perspective of your glamour magic and what it can attract into your life. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome back. This is the reading for group number 3, those who chose Sporty for their glamour magic. So group number 3, let's get into this glamour magic of yours. You have Black Walnut, Discernment, Self-Worth. So group number 3, this glamour magic, you really understand that the setting of the intentions, the rituals that you go through to make sure that you are in, the fitness that you want for yourself, the health that you want for yourself. It's a sense that you are very much aware of the need for your self-care and honoring your body and valuing your body. You have Roots, Influence, Support. So group number 3, your glamour magic really is, at the base of, I guess, naturally at the base, or the core of how you feel about yourself is how your body is feeling, how you feel about your body, how it's making me think of like someone who feels like crap eating too much sugar, or someone who feels like crap not getting enough sleep. It's a sense of you understand that your magic, your energy, for how you interact with the world, with others, it really is your body and the process going on inside of your body, feeling, not just feeling, but being at its optimal health is it influences you extremely. So if it's making me think of someone who, if they don't get the amount of water they need, just feeling like totally just tired and not thinking clearly, kind of along those lines. You have the crystal grotto, energy, cosmos. So yes, this concept of your energy is really rooted in your body. And so being grounded, making sure that at the core your body is at great health. I guess there's no other way to say it. It's like that is the core of your magic, is making sure you feel good. You're very tied to maybe your blood sugar levels, sweating out the toxicities, something along those lines. Okay, so let's take a look at this vampire emotional intelligence. So the way your magic works, your glamour magic works, is you are already in this place of feeling good about yourself. So that really does draw in people who might be emotional vampires who want to draw off that energy. But it allows for you to have an emotional intelligence where you can sense those type of people. And maybe they want you to, drink a whole bottle of alcohol and eat 20 Snickers bars. And it's almost a way to kind of deplete you of your energy. But you know to say no to those type of people, or not even to have them in your life. You have skeleton strength. Again, this concept of really knowing the core, the root of your energy, your magic, your strength is your body, is how the inner workings of your body. And you have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So it's this concept of your body being in, the more that you kind of test it, the more that strain that you put on your body, it really does affect your energy. But there are, you can't just have, well, you could, if you wanted to have your body perform in a certain way, you could just have the same exact intake of calories, certain meals, certain like daily routines, and like structure. But there are moments where, you want to wield your magic in a way that is not just structure, is something new. And so you're really going to need to take some active steps to figure out the way that you can, change your routine in a way that keeps the good stuff, changes the things that might not be the best, and allow for new things to come into your life. So you have this card of temperance. So it seems with your glamour magic, group number 3, this focus on the health of your body, you really are want to maintain a sense of balance. You want to maintain, you don't want to be on either extreme. You want to be kind of balanced and being in good health. Again, this concept of perhaps allowing for new things to come in every now and then. You have this relentless. So group number 3, it's a sense of like you are really, there's really a routine that you stick to. There's really, it's almost like a feeling of you have to do this to keep your body feeling that way. And maybe it is, maybe you have figured out all the aspects of yourself, but our bodies change over time. There's new things that come about, and you might need to stretch your mind in a different way of thinking about your body as we age and have new experience or want to have new experiences. But it seems like you are very almost rigid in how you wield your magic, and it might in that way be limiting, it's almost like a limiting belief. And you have memory. So group number 3, it is a sense of like this routine, the way that you kind of set your, what you eat, what you do. It's almost like muscle memory, but in a routine of your day to day. So let's take a look at what else you might be attracting. You have financial health. So that's great. Maybe in this routine you have a certain like wake up schedule. It does give you that certain boost of energy, and so it's definitely spilling over into your finances. Maybe that is like a main goal of using your glamour magic. Maybe if you are in the health industry, in physical fitness, something along those lines, then how you are in your body, the glamour magic that you are using to attract people, it also affects your financial health. You have beauty. So here it's a sense of you do have this great positivity and energy, and your glamour magic being focused on the health and strength of your body, it does create like a glow, a glow around you, a sense of beauty, and people are drawn to that. And you have career. So it does seem like you might attract people to you that will help you in whatever it is that you want to do for your career, for your finances, and maybe it is in the realm of physical fitness. And I would say what you've got going for you is great, looks pretty great. And so this aspect of like renewal, it is almost a sense of you might want to see, especially if other people are drawn to you because of how your glamour magic is working with your body, and possibly using that as a model for something to do with your career. It may be that the changes have to do with your routine and recognizing how your routine might not work for others. And if others want to follow you, they want to kind of be like you, be as fit as you, have your energy, then it might not work for everyone. So just in that sense, maybe consider the things that might be swappable, I would say. So let's take a look how you can intensify the power of your magic, group number 3. 8 of Pentacles. Well, you can mix things up. You can really, it seems like you do it already, is putting your heart and soul into yourself, into the things that you value. So here, let's take a look at where else you can focus your magic. You have 5 of Cups here. So to some degree, if there are aspects of your past or even someone else's past where they might be like stuck or feeling some type of regret, helping them to like get rid of that negativity, not necessarily just sweating out the toxins, but to actually, they might need to feel that they are physically strong, physically ready to look at the emotional aspects of it, but also recognizing if there are people who are stuck in this, stuck in the past or stuck in some sadness or grief where really they just need a boost of energy, a boost of adrenaline to kind of snap out of that, that suck to the past, and then allow them, once they get that boost, to actually deal with whatever it is they got stuck on. It's actually making me think of a book, an audio book that I'm listening to called Burnout. And it talks about completing a cycle, how people, especially women, are stressed out, how there's certain ideals and responsibilities and standards that we set for ourselves, and not, if we don't reach it, not being able to really get rid of the negative feeling, even if we logically know, we did our best or this or that. And there seems to be, how you move your body, how you breathe, really affects how you feel, and getting rid of that kind of stress and weighing you down. And exercise is one of those ways that you can kind of just reboot. So here, let's see what to keep in mind when wielding your magic. You have 3 of Pentacles. So group number 3, it does kind of seem that you might be able to wield your magic and help other people or get their input, possibly if you're trying to use that as, a part of your career path, or even just meeting people that can help you, create something that you on your own could create, but it'd be more powerful with others involved. And so how you can honor your magic, you have Queen of Wands, own your power, own that confidence, and, do your thing. It seems to be working for you. And that's what I have for you, group number 3. Hoping that this provides a helpful perspective of your glamour magic. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome back. This is a reading for group number 4, those who picked smiling for their glamour magic. So group number 4, let's check out your glamour magic. You have Wild Violet, self-actualization, individuality. So group number 4, you wielding your glamour magic through your smile gives you a sense of like uniqueness, in that no one has your exact smile. It allows you to really feel confident and stand out in a crowd. You have Bottle Tree, mediation, intercession. So group number 4, you have in your glamour magic a way for people to kind of get a reflection of how they want to be seen when they look at you. A sense of it's like a smile being contagious, or being a way for them to, like a mirror that they are hoping that they are looking into. And so if they're not smiling, it's a sense that they see you and they want to smile. It's a sense of, if they had a bad day, kind of seeing you kind of lets that melt away, and they kind of are maybe snap back to reality in a sense. You also have hurricane lamp, preparedness, inner light. So group number 4, with your glamour magic of smiling, it's like you are a beacon. You draw people to you. And it's a sense that if you're smiling, everything is okay. There's nothing to worry about. And to some degree, it's as if you have information or know things that other people don't know. And so they might be drawn to you because they want to find out what's making you happy, what's your secrets. You have zombie control. So group number 4, your glamour magic, the way that it works is it allows you to kind of set the tone for, the people that come to you. With you and your smile, your amazing smile, you're not bringing in, or it like makes it that so if people can't get their act together, if they can't mirror that that smile that you are putting out there, not to really come towards you. A sense of they aren't going to be able to present themselves in the way that would mirror you, and they know that's not acceptable. So they kind of, stay their distance. You have forgiveness, reducing burden. So here, your smile, the way that it works, it's a sense of like, if people were upset or disappointed by you, there's something about your smile and your positivity that makes it so they recognize, hey, it wasn't so bad, or I actually, contributed to that situation by X, Y, or Z. And it allows people to kind of recognize their own issues so that they can face you and face your smile. Your smile is a secret weapon, apparently. You have death. The eternal cycle begins here. So group number 4, with your smile glamour magic, it's a sense of you can really create a situation where people have to kind of face how they're feeling, and they can choose to get rid of any upset, boredom, anxiety. I mean, it's not that easy to be like, I'm just going to get rid of anxiety, but it at least starts that process going for them. It starts that emotional stirrings, the mental stirrings inside of them, to recognize like, hey, that person's smiling, they're in a good mood. There are things that, I want to be in a good mood for. And so it really helps them to let go of, some things that aren't serving their best and highest good. So group number 4, you have temptation. So your glamour magic, it really attracts people to you as if your smile was something they can't resist. It's something that they whatever their weakness is, whether it's salt and vinegar potato chips, or if it's a 4-layer cake, they see that as your smile, something that they can't resist. Indulgence. So yeah, they want to indulge in your smile. They want it. I'm not going to say they want to eat your smile like a bag of chips or cake, but it's as if that, being around you, being around your smile, it's as if it flows into them, or like it's like almost like an aroma that maybe they can indulge in. Your smile is an aroma they can indulge in, and possibly create that kind of, smile for themselves. And you have this home card. So group number 4, your smile glamour magic makes people feel comfortable. It makes people feel like you won't judge them, that you are a safe place. You have prosperity. So group number 4, your smiling glamour magic, it really pulls in everything that is, positive, a sense of, abundance, possibilities. It kind of shows people that you are really, even if you don't believe it yourself, it gives that impression of you have everything going right for you in the world. You have peace. So it's really attracting, in yourself, there's a sense of calm, and it's attracting those to you that they want that for themselves, that sense of home, that sense of comfort. It's as if your smile shows that, again, that you are this safe place for them to be around. And you have this travel card. So group number 4, your smile glamour magic, it's as if you can, it's like you can open any drawer that you want to with your smile. It's a sense that people would be willing to take you anywhere, that it doesn't matter if they don't speak your language, they see your smile and they, it's like any person from any place, if they don't speak your language, they know that your smile means that you are like a friend, that you are a person that they want to be around, that they want to help, that they want to be like. So group number 4, I'm going to pull some tarot cards here to find out more about your magic. So let's see how you can intensify the power of your magic. You've got Queen of Swords. So here, it's a sense of speaking your truth honestly, and not having any fear or anxieties. Not that you would not ever have fear or anxieties, but being able to spot when those are kind of creeping up and rationalize, that they don't serve a purpose for you, and being able to kind of move forward with whatever your goal is, whatever your whatever you want for your path. It's almost a sense of recognizing your independence, to recognize your your ability to communicate with your smile in a way that sometimes your words might not, do it justice. So let's see where else you can focus your magic. You have death again. So it's a sense of almost you being able to help others transform, to see there's aspects of themselves that they have to move past or to deal with, and a sense of recognizing that these changes are part of just like, growing and maturing. So it's almost a sense of people are coming to you or drawn to you because you have this, positivity, this sense of knowing, this way of making people feel comfortable. It's almost that you have that ability to teach them how to feel comfortable in themselves. If they are, willing to change some aspects of themselves, willing to change how they think about themselves. So let's see what to keep in mind when you're wielding your magic. Group number 4, you have strength. So here, believing in yourself, believing in your connection with others, believing even that, the parts that you don't want to highlight, the parts that are more kind of out of control, a little bit wild, accepting those aspects, accepting certain times where you don't feel like smiling and not forcing it. That's something to keep in mind. And also that you really have the ability to shape people with your smile, with your kindness. So let's see how you can honor your magic. You have King of Pentacles. So sit down with a glass of wine and some cake to honor your magic. Or recognize that you are, that your glamour magic, for your smile glamour magic, really is something that people are drawn to, that you almost want to protect people. It's that you want to provide a sense of security for them, a sense of comfort for them, and recognizing that maybe you were born with a smile on your face, but for those who weren't born with a smile on your face, acknowledging what you've had to experience in life to really allow for that positivity to be what everyone first sees when they look at you. So I'm hoping this provides a helpful perspective of your glamour magic and what it can attract into your life. And we will see you next time. Take care.